In 2018, UNDP funded the IPSA project, which ADRA was a part of. The project was focused on empowering rural women in economic activity and to improve their livelihood. With the help of Ministry of Women, Mr. Rahul Naulumatua came up with a design that all stakeholders used in the designing and fabrication of the rocket stove, which was distributed into the two provinces that ADRA worked in Madhuwata and Koro. Ministry of Forestry assisted ADRA in the planting of woodlots in the two provinces in Madhuwata and Koro, with caliandra plants planted in these two areas. The feedback from the community was overwhelming, with their warm welcomes as we entered the communities that we visited. With the assistance of ADRA staff out in the field, ADRA was able to reach out into the two provinces that we worked in the province of Lomaiviti and the province of Madhuwata. 200 stoves were distributed in Madhuwata alone, and 200 stoves were distributed in the island of Koro. To participate in economic activities and improve livelihood, women were trained on how the stove was constructed and fabricated using the exact measurement and design given by Ministry of Women. In the two provinces, they all participated in the construction of the stoves using cardboards, sellotapes, scissors. Women were eager to participate in the activities in knowing and understanding how the stove works. It reduces carbon dioxide emission, which is part of the climate change and mitigation methods that is being used by the current government. And they use less time in collecting firewood, which is why the woodlots was introduced into their different communities. So they spend less money on buying gas, and since they are living in their communities, they are not required to collect a lot of firewood as they do before, due to the size and the measurements that are given with the stove in reducing carbon emission. They are not required to use lots of firewood, but little sticks that can cook a meal for only 30 minutes. The challenges that we faced in the IPSA project was the geographical and remoteness of some of the locations that we had to travel to. Not only on that, with the materials that was used to fabricate the stove, we also had the issues with the materials required due to insufficient number of suppliers that we have. ADRA would like to thank UNDP and Ministry of Women, including ADRA, to be part of the stakeholders in the fabrication and distribution of the rocket stove. We are glad that through the project we are able to empower women and improve their livelihood, and not only that, reducing carbon dioxide emission and keeping our forest and environment healthy.